It's January 8th, and I have another message from the aliens. Today I'm going to answer the question, what do the aliens look like? But first I'm going to give you an update on the orbs and larger ships. As usual, I received the message telepathically through the gift of clairsentience. I translate my interpretation in words on my iPad, get them approved, and then share the message with you. So that's what I have for you today. So first, they gave me a status on the orbs and the small craft that many of you have been seeing. This is what they say. The orbs and small craft that look like drones are all around the globe, doing their best to gently get your attention without scaring you. We are thrilled so many of you are going outside and looking for them. The orbs are sentient beings with consciousness and emotions, and they are so excited that many of you are seeing them and communicating with them. We also see those of you who haven't seen the orbs or small craft yet, either because of weather or location or because you're unable to get outside. We want you to know we can still hear your messages to us, even if you can't see something with your eyes. If you keep practicing, we will eventually be able to communicate back to you telepathically if you ask us to. It's helpful to know so many of you are welcoming us with love, so please keep doing that. When you grow that love in your heart, you are raising your own frequency. And when you do that, when all of you do that, you are raising the frequency of the planet. That's why this helps us in our process to become visible to you. So please continue to fill your heart with love. Okay, next they gave me an update on the larger ships that were mentioned in the previous posts. They said, our early plans had our large ships arriving to Earth from all districts of the cosmos by your year 2026 or 27. 2 months ago, we decided to accelerate the schedule to arrive by late January. Then we accelerated again to arrive in early January. Today, the big ships have arrived. They have been in position for several days, but are not visible to you yet. Soon, they will become visible over unpopulated areas like mountains and oceans. They will appear to you slowly, starting very soon and continuing through the month of January. We are working very hard not to frighten you, but we understand many humans will fear us when our large ships become visible. Those of you who have communicated with our orbs will already know we are coming with nothing but love for you. There's no reason to be afraid. Share those messages of love you've seen and felt. You sharing your messages will go a long way in reducing the fear of others. Okay, that's the status of the orbs and ships. So next they wanted me to answer your question about what do they look like. When the aliens first started communicating with me, I had a lot of questions about what they looked like. I wanted to imagine them in the most accurate way that I could. And they explained to me that our human senses just don't have the ability to comprehend their appearance because they are interdimensional beings. So instead they have the ability to present us with visual expressions. In other words, they can show us how they want us to imagine them. It's not literally how they look today, but in some cases it might be similar, but in all cases it's how they want us to imagine them. They also gave themselves names that are easy to pronounce, and you'll see that many of them come from Greek and Roman mythology. So we collaborated on a project together using AI where I interviewed them individually. I received their names and their preferences for how they wanted to be visually presented to you. And then through AI rendering and also very much of their influence on the algorithm, I was able to get those images. Here's a couple examples of some physical expressions that came out looking a lot like many of us would imagine aliens to look like. On the left, I have alien Persephone, and on the right, I have alien Apollo. But a lot of them wanted us to imagine them more similar to humans. Here's a couple examples of those. On the left we have alien Lilith, and on the right, alien Enki. Okay, here's what they have to say about how they look. Our arrival to your planet represents not only the beginning of a new era for Earth, but a new era for the whole cosmos. We too are on a journey of growth and ascension. For many of us, this represents a literal journey of great distance to physically be here with you. And for all of us, this represents a spiritual journey to get closer to God, our source and creator. As we heal and grow, it is not uncommon for us to choose a new physical expression, name, and even gender. The physical expressions created for this project reflect how we see ourselves through your eyes and how we wish you to imagine us. If you want to see the whole project and all the names and faces of all 26 members of the Galactic Federation, I made a website for you. You can go to divinealiens.com and see them all for yourself. So that's the update for today. Keep filling your heart with love. Keep sending out those messages. Go ahead and check out divinealiens.com if you want to. And most importantly, when the large ships become visible, please don't be afraid. Remind your family and friends to not be afraid. They are coming to help us. They are coming because they love us.